Hey everyone, it's Lindsay with Your Estate Plan Online and High Sierra Legal, and today we're going to talk about do you have to pay an inheritance tax on distribution received through inheritance or through an estate plan? And the answer is typically no, unless you are a high roller baller and your estate is like 12, 13, 14 million. And even then it's at a step up value. So anything over that, say 12 million mark for a married couple, if you will, then they're only paying taxes on that. So say, for example, just a general number, you have a $12 million estate, but you actually have a $13 million estate, then they're only paying taxes on that $1 million because it's at a step up value. The amounts fluctuate with the federal government, so always double check with that. Check with an accountant as well. I always say check with your CPA, pay them every penny that they want because nobody wants to read that tax code. Some states have individual state inheritance taxes. Typically they're at a lower level than the federal level or amounts, but usually still reasonable. For the rest of us who are normal, who have normal stuff, we have a house, maybe we have an investment property or two, we're usually much below that threshold. And so we're not having to worry about any of that kind of tax implications because we're just living our normal middle class lives and just trying to avoid probate for our heirs. If you are above those levels, then definitely reach out to a qualified estate planning attorney in your area. And there are ways to avoid those taxes by dividing out the trust, doing foundations, and other kind of tax planning fun things that your investment brokers and accountants can come up with. So easy on that one. So typically, no, you're not going to pay an inheritance tax on your distribution because it's going to be way lower than usually the 12 million mark. And it, like I said, it fluctuates. So always double check on that. So if you have more questions on that, you can get a hold of me at Your Estate Plan Online or High Sierra Legal. And of course, I'm Lindsay. And when you think of death, think of me.